Back in.
Can't stand it. I hate it. It's killing the game, especially the Premier League, the product. I mean, it's like watching non-league at the minute, some of the football I'm watching. You know, Spurs at the weekend, territory football, you know, head it out. Danso comes up, gets the tower, starts throwing. It's so one-dimensional. And Carragher's right. Like, I get it. Some of the lesser teams like Brentford, you got a long throw in it, you can cause problems, you can maybe create a chance. But the top teams doing long throw-ins. I can't believe what I'm watching. It's all down to Arsenal. Arsenal started this. Arsenal started the long throw, the set pieces. You know, they've killed the Premier League in terms of, you know, fluid football and enjoyable football.
Can Chelsea win the league? Have they got one of the best squads to win the league? Well, I just wanted to look back at actually how important set pieces were in teams who won the league. And I mentioned Zuma again, how important he's been this season. Frank Lampard knows how much a goal-scoring centre-back's important. He had John Terry, the best goal-scoring centre-back, I think, in Premier League history. But if we look at the last 10 years of teams who've won the title and how...
Teta, I said, are you concerned? The weapon of set pieces did, you know, become dammed up as opponents studied. I said, what's the solution? Is there a new... He just said different set pieces.
In the room.
You changed my life! You changed my life! You changed my life! You changed my life! Berta, you changed my life! You changed my life! Thank you! We're winning it all! We're winning it all! Bye-bye! Bye-bye, Gallagher! Back to Chelsea! Berta, you changed my life! Berta, you changed my life!
Happy to see long throws come back in.
Can't stand it. I hate it. It's killing the game, especially the Premier League, the product. I mean, it's like watching non-league at the minute, some of the football I'm watching. You know, Spurs at the weekend, territory football, you know, head it out. Danso comes up, gets the tower, starts throwing. It's so one-dimensional. And Carragher's right. Like, I get it. Some of the lesser teams like Brentford, you got a long throw in it, you can cause problems, you can maybe create a chance. But the top teams doing long throw-ins. I can't believe what I'm watching. It's all down to Arsenal. Arsenal started this. Arsenal started the long throw, the set pieces. You know, they've killed the Premier League in terms of, you know, fluid football and enjoyable football.
Can Chelsea win the league? Have they got one of the best squads to win the league? Well, I just wanted to look back at actually how important set pieces were in teams who won the league. And I mentioned Zuma again, how important he's been this season. Frank Lampard knows how much a goal-scoring centre-back's important. He had John Terry, the best goal-scoring centre-back, I think, in Premier League history. But if we look at the last 10 years of teams who've won the title and how...
Teta, I said, are you concerned? The weapon of set pieces did, you know, become dammed up as opponents studied. I said, what's the solution? Is there a new... He just said different set pieces.
In the room.
Berta, you changed my life! You changed my life! You changed my life! You changed my life! Berta, you changed my life! You changed my life! Thank you! We're winning it all! We're winning it all! Bye-bye! Bye-bye, Gallagher! Back to Chelsea! Berta, you changed my life! Berta, you changed my life!
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the show, people. Yes, we're locked in. Apologies, I did start a bit late. Just trying to get my morning bearings, you know. A little late than should have been. Got my cuppa here, as you guys can see, hot. I was just waiting for that to finish before I get started. But you know, you guys know the drill, man. Hit the like button. You know, hit the what else? Hit the like button. Hit the hype button. Comment. And yeah, man, we're gonna get straight into the talk today. Obviously, Arsenal won on the weekend. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love to see. Back in the game. As you guys can see via the title, we stay unbeaten. Who's gonna stop us, people? Who's gonna stop us? Huh? Who do you think it is? Do you think Arsenal are like the teams from 2-3 seasons ago when, you know, we fell apart, 2 points at the end, you know? Do you think it's gonna be the second season when we challenged, when we fell apart by 5 points, you know? Honestly, guys, let me know in the comments, because this has to be dissected on. Like, look, it's very easy to get carried away. Very, very easy to get carried away, you know. Right now, as it seems, should I say, everyone is saying we are favourites. Bro, even your nan that don't pay attention to football is saying Arsenal are going to win the league, bro. Everyone and anyone not playing, not really interested in ball right now is saying Arsenal are winning the league. And my thing is, where are these guys getting this confidence from? Like, where are they getting this confidence from? Is it via the performance that Arsenal has been showing as of recent? You know, is it that? Like, what could it possibly be? Or is it the graphic on the screen, people? I'm sure you guys can see the graphic on the screen, because first topic of the day, I need to get into the mainstream media and their narrative against us. You guys can see it says, here is the Premier League table. Here is the Premier League table if only open play goals counted. Arsenal's set piece work is seriously paying off. Bro, what does this even mean? What sort of table is this? Has this ever been done? Has this ever been done before? Has this ever been done before? Like, what is this, people? It's not just the BBC that is running an agenda. It's not just Sky Sports that's running an agenda. Yeah. It's not just everyone, the mainstream media and their nan and rival fans running the agenda and jumping on the bandwagon. It's not just that. We have, you know, if not the most respected publication in the United Kingdom, talking about, here's the Premier League if only open play goals counted. Bro, where would Man City be if only Haaland scored? Like someone answer me this question. Where would they be? Look, people, the narrative is ridiculous. The narrative is ridiculous. And it's getting boring now, man. It's getting boring, bro. Like, these men need to start coming up with something more creative, fam. Because this, bro, you can't even get annoyed by this so-called table that these guys have made. What sort of graphic is this? Why haven't I seen Man City, how Man City would be without Haaland goals? Why haven't I seen that? Nah, we won't though. We won't see that, people. Bro, it's a joke. It's a joke, yeah. And honestly, it's tiring, people. It is tiring. I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna front, you know. Obviously, I should have done these streams yesterday or a couple days. A couple days ago. But nevertheless, we're back. We're here. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the hype button, share the stream. And good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. Look. It's going to be an interesting show. Kind of might be a short one. Hopefully not really, but you know, we're gonna get into it. Just bear with me, people. It's all happening right now. It's all happening right now. Right. Obviously, I hope you might have been seeing my little shorts and that. Told you guys I'm gonna be back with the content. I'm gonna be uploading more content, so more shorts, more long form videos, more streams. You know what I'm saying? Morning streams are gonna be regular. So guys, I'm thinking 9:30, 9 o'clock are my morning stream times, yeah? So every time, people, lock in with me, 9:30, 9 o'clock roundabouts every morning. Guys, I did say I was gonna come up with a specific time a very, very long time ago. We finally decided it's gonna be 9:30 in the morning. Yeah? Could be earlier sometimes, could be 9 o'clock. Depending on what sort of day I have, you know. Obviously, I know that's not ideal for some people, but there will be a set time very, very soon. So just hold on to 9:30 for now, guys. 9:30, 9 o'clock, regular morning streams, yeah? Don't go anywhere. Join me every morning. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know the deal, you know the deal. Radio people, let's get into the show. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. It's the show. We're starting. All right. Who's gonna stop us, people? Who is gonna stop us? Huh? Who? Look. All right, guys. Maybe because we have to go through game by game. I know saying that many games in, but we have to go through game by game. And I remember, you know, there were a couple videos of me annoyed, should I say, you know, not happy with a couple performances in there. But in the grand scheme of things, if we're putting everything together, if we look at how things have played out since the start of the season, if we look at the way we've been playing, if we look at the formations Arteta has put out, if you look at the players, the rotations, if we look at the signings, there's a lot to talk about, people. There's so much to talk about. But today, we're going to talk about who's going to stop us. Who is going to... Who? I need you, man, to think about this. Because it ain't Chelsea, bro. It ain't Chelsea, bro. It's not Chelsea. Yeah. It ain't Man City either. Is it United? All right. Look, one by one. Obviously, Arsenal against Man United. Quick game. Obviously, I'm going to brush over this because, you know, we don't really need to relive every single experience. You get what I mean, innit? But we're going to go through it, right? So, as I started, Man United, one by one. One by one, game one, Man United. We're right here right now, guys, where the arrow is. obviously, people looked at that, came online, said it wasn't a great performance, but we won. Old Trafford is a place that we go to and we don't really win. Obviously, beating United over the recent years has changed. So, you know, it's not like we don't beat United anymore. However, we're talking about, you know, a United who finished 15th last year. We're talking about an Arsenal team that has been competing over the last couple years. You know, we're talking about new manager at United. Obviously, he's had about 6 months, however long he had. But, you know, he finished 15th. United's lowest place ever. Arsenal have only ever finished 12th. Arsenal have only ever been in top flight football. Arsenal have never been relegated. Yeah. So, remember my club. Remember the history that we have. Now, against United, not a great performance, but we stuck it out. We got the win. Right? Everyone's excited. First game of the season. Understandable. Obviously, I wouldn't say so. I would say we should have performed better. Brush United, but we got the win. So there's nothing to complain about. There's nothing to complain about. Good performance from the team. You know, just get it over the line. Get the win out the way. United bogey. Old Trafford bogey, Fergie time bogey, all done, bro. Pick that bogey and we dashed it in a bin. Now we're then over to Leeds. Leeds, quick 5-0 victory. 5-0 victory. Smoked them, smashed them out the water, smashed them out the park. And then man got a welcome back to the Premier League. Second game of the season. They got a welcome back to the Prem by Arsenal Football Club. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know, not much to talk about in regards to the Leeds game, right? Because we smashed them. Did exactly what we should have done, as far as I'm concerned. And then obviously we now go over to Liverpool. We know what happened at Liverpool. We lost at Liverpool, right? Everyone's complaining. The fan base not happy. But let's actually dissect the Liverpool game, right? I was annoyed. Look, guys, I recorded it. The tapes are there. I was annoyed with the Liverpool lineup. I was annoyed with Arteta fielding a team that I thought couldn't win the game. But, you know, weeks have passed. Games have passed. And it only makes sense as to why I'm not the manager. And it makes sense to why you're not the manager as well. Bro, everyone here, it makes sense as to why none of us are the managers. Because I'm there thinking, why did Arteta start Moreno instead of Eze? Or Ethan and Wary? You know, we have options. But to Arteta, we have more options than we could possibly imagine. Because according to Arteta, players need to be able to play different positions on the pitch. So, you know, everyone's excited going off of Moreno scoring a hat-trick for Spain just a week before. So they're thinking, all right, cool. Moreno's on form. He needs some game time. Put Moreno in. And then we lose the game. All hell breaks loose. The fan base melts down. No one's happy. Why did he start Moreno? He could have started this brother. He could have started Odegaard. Could have started Ethan and Wary. Could have started Eze. You know, everyone's annoyed in that. Everyone's throwing their toys at the pram. But really and truly, what did we lose that game by? We lost that game by a wonder goal. And I've said this on multiple streams. I've been on other people's channels. And I said to you, man, how did we lose that game? We lost that game by one wonder goal. One wonder free kick. How often do wonder free kicks happen? How often? I know we had Declan Rice give us 2 last season in one game, which alone is diabolical. Some people like Caicedo won't even be able to dream about that sort of output. People like Caicedo won't be able to dream about that sort of performance. And I ain't even got to touch on Declan Rice's performance over the weekend. This is going to be an amazing show, people. Stick around. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share, post the shenanigans. You know the deal. Hype the video, whatever, man. Just stick around. Either way, bro. We lost to Liverpool with one wonder goal. Shout out to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai did exactly what he should have done, right? Well done to Liverpool. Well done to Arne Slot. Now, these times, the media narrative is Arteta don't know what he's doing. Arteta don't know what he's doing. We have attackers. Why is he fielding them? God knows what position Moreno is. Because it's clear Moreno can play CAM, CM, and attack. He's not a defensive midfielder. He's not an attacking midfielder. I wouldn't give him an attacking midfielder. He's a CM and a striker. But he's a midfielder. He's a midfielder with IQ. IQ. And that's another thing that people fail to take into consideration when they talk about footballers, when they talk about sportsmanship, when they talk about certain players when they're on the field. People are always missing around, or people are always forgetting about the IQ of the players on the pitch. Bro, it don't matter if all the players on the pitch can dribble past someone and skill up the next man. If none of them are smart enough to make space for the next man so the next man can run into, if none of them are smart enough to do a quick backhill pass like, you know, we got the other day from Moreno, which gave us the goal in the Champions League. Was it Champions League or was it against Brighton? I think it was the one against Brighton. Either way, you guys get the point. If you were paying attention to the recent Arsenal games, you would have known Mikel Moreno gave Miles Lewis-Skelly a quick backhill to Ethan Nwaneri goal. Oh yeah, that was the Brighton game. That's IQ. That, bro. Look, that play alone. Let's stick with the IQ. That play alone from Mikel Moreno, Miles Lewis-Skelly, and Ethan Nwaneri. I wasn't expecting Miles Lewis-Skelly to keep on running, but it's clear that the IQ of Moreno. He said, "I'm expecting you to keep running. You should. There's nothing else you should be doing right now apart from running." Obviously, they probably would have had conversations like, "Oh yeah, you know, if you pass me the ball, quick 1-2, I'm gonna run down the wing. So you know, just pass the ball." Nah, bro. It was an instant thought. 1-2, pass it to Moreno. Moreno back hill. Miles Lewis-Skelly was still running. Was already running. All he had to do was run onto the ball. Ran onto the ball, one touch to Ethan, and Ethan just buries it. Nice little goal. My lips are dry. Wow. People, man. They got to give the players more credit. Got to give Arteta a bit more credit. I'm not going to lie to you. Being so close 3 years in a row. He only deserves credit sooner or later. You know? People be acting like what he's done is not right in front of our faces. What he's taken us out of the mud. It's not for real. It's a joke. Anyways, let's move on to Nottingham Forest. Quick game with Nottingham Forest. Got him out of the mud. Obviously, Nuno Espirito Santo, we're part of the reason why he's gone, but it is what it is. Out here. Simple. Athletic Club. Champions League. Yep. Buried. Easy work. There we go. And then we come back to Man City. Obviously, Man City now, Arteta does the same thing that had the fans riled up. He started Moreno at CAM again instead of Ethan Nwaneri, instead of Eze. Fans are bugging out. Everyone's mad, thinking, bro, what's wrong with this guy? Why can he not just play Eze instead of Moreno? And then we end up drawing that game. We drew, people. I don't know why this is an X. This shouldn't be an X. The Man City game shouldn't be an X. The Man City game should be a draw. Like you know when they're shaking hands. This is what should be with the Man City, because we drew, we didn't lose. Now, what did Arteta do in that game? He fielded the same team that he fielded against Liverpool. Some would say he showed Man City way too much respect. What I would say is he showed Man City the right amount of respect. And look, I get everyone wants Arsenal fans or Arsenal Football Club to go guns blazing every single game. Guns blazing, guns blazing. You can't go guns blazing every single game. You can't do that. You can't do that. We've seen what happened with Arsenal when we went guns blazing at the first part of the season. Our first season when we challenged for a trophy. Our first season when we came second. We've seen what happens when you go guns blazing from the first second of the Prem. Players get injured down the line. Now there's even more games than there were 3 years ago. So more players are going to get injured. On top of that, players are going to burn out by the time it gets to January, because them man have been going ham, trying to win every game. They don't need to exert that much energy. Save your energy. Play football. Save your energy. Play football. If these man don't want to kick ball, when I'm saying these man, I'm talking about the opposing team. If they don't want to face us, one-on-one, man-on-man, then we keep the ball, we keep possession, we control the game. And I you know what? I don't understand the mindset of fans now. I don't understand the mindset of people. Why? Oh my days. Ooh. Crazy. I don't understand the mindset of people. People want tick-a-tack of football every second, every day, every game, burnout. Yeah. If we're controlling the game for 90 minutes, doesn't that mean the other team does not have any control of the game? How do you think we have all these results, guys? How do you think we have all these results? We have all these results simply because we are in control of the game at every point. Every point. Every point imaginable. From minute 1 to minute 95, 98, 90, however minutes added on, we're in control. Majority of the time, at least 70 to 60% of the time, we're in control. And being in control only means you're going to win games. It's the only thing that makes sense. We're in control. Don't forget that. Come on, people. Right, Port Vale. Quick, easy win. Ain't not to talk about there. Newcastle. Oh. I was thinking, what's going on here, bro? What's going on over here? Newcastle. I thought we beat Newcastle. But we drew the game against Newcastle. 2-1. We won. This is clean sheet table, guys. That's a clean sheet table. Olympiacos, easy win. West Ham, brushed them. Fulham, that was a good game. Atletico Madrid, brushed them. Crystal Palace, showed them exactly who's boss. Brighton, bossed them. Burnley, bossed them. Easy work, man. There's not much to say. There's not much to say. Just too much misinformation going around. Too much people getting excited. Now, anyways, man, let's get into the game versus Burnley. Obviously, big up Declan Rice versus Burnley, man. Declan Rice versus Burnley was absolutely outstanding. Most touches, 94. Most duels, 9. Most possession, 1, 9. Most final third entries, 9. Most tackles, 5. Most interceptions, 3. Most aerial duels, 1. Third. And his second Premier League goal of the season. Bro, he was everywhere. He was everywhere. Bro, I have people in my comments arguing with me that Caicedo is better than Declan Rice. Bro, look, my friend, if you think Caicedo is better than Declan Rice, you need help. You need help, bro. Simple as. I can't help you. Mental institutions probably might be your best option. Maudsley Hospital might be your best option. You know, those are your only options, bro. Because I don't know what Caicedo does that surpasses Declan Rice in any metric. In any metric. Bro, people will come on here and talk about long pass. People will come on here and talk about, oh, Caicedo's got a better long pass than Declan Rice. Are you being for real? Are you being for real? That's the metric you're going to gauge it on. Not effectiveness. Not end product. Not what my man does on the pitch. Not the fact that my man can go back and forth. Not... Come on, man. Bro, half of these men online don't know ball. In fact, I don't even know what half of these men are watching, bro. It's like man sit there and play and watch FIFA, bro. That's the only thing that I can think of. I swear to God, that's the only thing I can think of. These men are delusional. Delusional people everywhere. It's just too much, man. It's too much. It's too much. Obviously, big up David Raya. We've got to touch on David Raya real quick. As we can see, David Raya just faced 1 shot in the last 4 league matches. 1 shot, bro. Bro, this guy must be bored. David Raya must be sleeping and bored. He must be. I don't... What's man? No shots, bro. Bro. And the 1 shot on target conceded versus Crystal Palace. Have you guys seen the replay? Go and check the replay if you want, bro. It wasn't even a shot. Bro, it literally wasn't even a shot. So, listen, mate. David Raya, you just keep having your naps at the back, bro. You know, just come into action when we need you. Quick one here. Obviously, Alan Shearer's been talking on Timber and Calafiori. I know this has been going around, but as we can see, you know, such an important role is played by the 2 fullbacks, Timber and Calafiori. Their stats are really off the charts, he says. It would be easy to say, well, okay, because they dominated for large periods versus Burnley, particularly in the first half. This is not today. This is all season, he states. Against Burnley was just another great example of what a great strength it is to have them both. It's something that we maybe haven't picked out before, but it's something very different. These 2 players give great options for Arsenal in those forward positions and have done all season. Bro, I have people online complaining about Calafiori. Look, I'll be the one to admit to you, in terms of the weakest part of the defense, Calafiori is the weakest defender out of Timber, Gabriel, and Saliba. Calafiori is the weakest defender, but he is not so bad that I want him dropped. It's not. The only time I think Calafiori struggles, or I've seen him struggle, is when he comes up against Salah or someone who has really, really quick legs and goes inside a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Arsenal game is for Calafiori to be bowing up front in the midfield. Sometimes he's playing CAM. So what Calafiori gives up front is the reason as to why I think the left side of defense is the weakest part. But again, when it comes to one-on-one defending, Calafiori isn't as good as Timber or Saliba or Gabriel. So there we go. It's just one-on-one defending, I would say. But as a defender, he can defend. He's just not obviously the greatest defender. But he can do a job. He's doing a job. He's been doing a job there. So, bro, I'm not gonna complain. If Calafiori is giving us the end product that he is, and he's causing such an effective he's causing such issues up front, I've got no issues. I've got no issues. We're keeping a clean sheet. I've got no issues. So there we go, man. Right, before I touch on the last bit of the show, as we can see, Victor Gyökeres and Benjamin Sesko this season. Obviously, Gyökeres has 6 goals. Sesko has 2 goals and 1 assist, but we should have done for Sesko, apparently. Look, I see why Arsenal wanted Sesko. I'm not going to lie to you. Sesko looks like a good player. I think the system at Man United is definitely not working for him. Yeah, that's what I can say. I think the system at United ain't working for him. It's that simple. If they manage to get Gyökeres, I think Gyökeres would work better at United because of the manager. He's used to, working with him. He'll tell him exactly what to do. Gyökeres will know the runs to make, blah, 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 blah. So, Gyökeres has to come and learn something new. There we go, man. It is what it is. Liverpool bottled a 5-point lead just 4 weeks ago, guys. This was just 4 weeks ago when everyone was talking about us. Look, 15 points they were on. They're still on 15 points. Obviously, they won now. But peak. This is Pikachu, bro. This is Pikachu, bro. Look, just 4 weeks ago. Oh, you guys can't even see the full table. But yeah, just 4 weeks ago, Pete. No, let me fix the screen. Hold on. You man should be able to see that properly now. Just 4 weeks ago, people. This is crazy. How things change. How things change. But people, man, that's the morning stream for today. If there is any breaking news regarding Arsenal Football Club, I shall be here. I might even stream a little later. During the afternoon. Stay locked in with me. Like I told you guys, morning streams will be back. So around about 9:30 in the morning, I shall be on stream from now on. And there we go, people. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to do that while you are here. Yes. And I'll be back this evening. Peace out, people.